What's going on, everyone? It's your beaver, MillennialStacker, and today I just want to talk about some of the signs of the times we're living in right now and what is potentially to come. There's been an ad put out for, dishwashers are getting hired at $50,000 a year. That's an extremely high paying salary for a dishwasher. And that's what people are being hired at in my area right now, $50,000 a year to wash dishes. My goodness. Whatever high school kid ends up with that job he's gotta be laughing. That also shows what potential inflation there is to come when businesses see it as profitable to hire people at these prices. That they're clearly planning on passing that inflation along from those wages in price in the product. All the food that you get that's going to come from that restaurant is going to cost more, and the more money that gets printed, the worse it's going to get. Now, we just had a infrastructure bill that got passed down south, so I have been buying up some Rio Tinto as it's been dropping here in anticipation of just having a nice rebound in iron ore prices, all that kind of stuff with the infrastructure upgrades and everything that not just the States but a lot of different countries are going to be making. That also means that they're printing, I don't know what the total is since the pandemic, but it's astronomical. It's insane. I remember when $1 million was such a high number. Now $1 million is like just middle class is millionaires nowadays. That's crazy. Remember the song by the Bare Naked Ladies? If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million. Well, yeah, that really isn't the case anymore. Think about everything that he'd say he'd buy with that $1 million. Now, he probably won't get absolutely everything. But the house, the Corvette, I mean, he probably wouldn't end up buying a monkey. If you're like a billionaire, I highly recommend you don't buy a monkey. Buy a beaver. We're much better. I just don't see it being low inflation to come when we're having dishwashers hired at $50,000 an hour. My company that I work for right now is sent out a monthly newsletter, and in that monthly newsletter they're saying to account for all the inflation that is going to come in when we quote jobs, all that kind of stuff. We're going to need to think about all of the inflation that's going to come. We're trying to figure out what to speculate the inflation will be as we quote jobs, it's going to be hard. This coming bit, normally it's like, okay, well, let's just run it at 2% or whatever. Yeah, it's really hard to do all that kind of stuff, and then it's also the supply chain problems, which is more inflationary. Now, the supply chain stuff, that'll come and that'll go, hopefully. Hopefully it's not going to last for 100 years or something like that, but there's going to be a transitional phase as people do that reshoring or whatever. Everyone wants to make up all these new terms, and it's so funny. Reinflation, disinflation. No, it's just inflation or deflation. That's really what it boils down to, but this is just my thoughts and opinions. Some signs of the times that we're living in. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Please join the Beaver Dam fam, subscribe with all notifications on. Stay positive. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.